Hi, this is week 3 of Lil's Garden. I'm going to start you off with the progress of a group of cabbages. These are all phase 2 plants. And as you can see, only 2 plants in here are real cabbages. This one, I do not know what it is. It just started growing a while ago and it's growing very fast. So I'm worried that it might be a weed. And here we've got one pocket that just totally isn't cabbage or isn't onions. I found out that this is a real onion, but it's starting to fall down. It's got a red stemmed plant here and a cabbage looking plant here. These are the onions. And moving on, marigolds. That's probably what this is. The marigolds this has 2 marigolds growing in it, but they're growing quite nicely and fast. Moving on to the watermelon, nothing growing quite yet, but I bet some stuff is going to start popping up. Oh wait, no, these were tomatoes. I'm sorry. These were tomatoes, not marigolds. These are marigolds. As you can see, they're sprouting. Some of them are sprouting their 4th pair of leaves. And now I'm going to move on to the zucchini, which has nothing growing yet. But the corn is doing quite nicely. As you can see, its foliage is it's growing. And if you look closely, see if I can get the camera to do it. Okay, you can see markings on the leaves that represent corn. And here is another corn and more corn. And we're getting the first pepper right there. See if I can get the camera to just zoom in. There we go. There's the first pepper. All right, moving on to the next box. We have nothing in this squash yet. Somehow some squash got into the carrots. And here are some carrots. Here we've got more carrots, a really nice tall guy, and no one else. And only one spinach in this, right here. And moving on into the, this is more spinach. This is growing better. And once again, this is an imposter plant. Somehow got misseeded. See, this has been stuck with its seed on it. And here it's gotten impossible to tell where broccoli ends and where it begins. So, and we only have one tiny marigold here. And moving on into the tomatoes. Wait, no, carrots. Carson carrot, named after a real person. Carson wanted me to mention her on this video. And here, an imposter plant. It's not a real onion. Neither is this. And I'm going to move on to something that has really been impressing me. In each one of these, I put one seed in. They're called Johnny Jump Ups. And Johnny, not Gianni. And they have been growing crazily. They're like little bushes. And here, my mystery plants are actually carrots. I found that out. Kyla's growing quite nicely. And if the real Kyla, I'm sorry. There is a Kyla right here, and it's the plant, and there's also a real Kyla Bright. I hope she doesn't mind me mentioning her. But that's what it's named after. And here we've got some squash that's growing crazily. It's only been sprouted for just a very little amount of time. And right there is a new squash that's starting to grow. But if you can smell this, it smells really strong, minty. And here, there was an unfortunate accident. Someone dropped this pot. I'm just gonna say it wasn't me. And parsley had to be relocated. And we're finally getting some butterfly plants. They said they're supposed to attract monarchs, so I'm sort of suspecting that they're milkweeds, but I don't know. Here's some more parsley that didn't get relocated, growing quite well. Its ground is nice and firm. Well, here this ground is splishy and soft because I accidentally overwatered it. And sweet basil. It's been growing kind of oddly. No roots have firmly attached to the ground yet. And some coriander here. I'll hurry it up now. I'm almost done. Some coriander here. I found out that coriander and cilantro are the exact same plant. So coriander is just the seed of cilantro. So it was growing at the bottom of the cup, or the pot that it was in, so I had to relocate it into a bigger pot. And here's some more coriander, or cilantro, that's already on its second pair of leaves. Well, this one is too, right there. Nice big leaf. And thyme has been growing quite well. It's all sort of just in one big group. And what's really popped up everywhere is mint. Sorry about the poor lighting. Mint has popped up very well. Here I've got a little bit of basil growing. Not sweet basil, just basil. And nothing for my oregano yet. But sage is growing very nicely. And sweet marjoram. Move out of the way, my shadow. If you can see the little green dots here and there. And my last plant, the chives. Here they've been growing really well. They haven't gotten any taller than this in a while though, so. Well, that's the update of Lil's Garden Week 3. And if you'd like to get more videos about my garden, please subscribe and like. And thanks for watching. Bye.